everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about everything having to do with the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and his beautiful wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. I just took a little detour into this little garden just to check it out. I've never been in here before. And you know what they say about curiosity, yeah? I have to check out every little square that I see, every little garden. I love gardens. I love gardens. Anyway, how are you today, my darlings? I hope everyone is fine. So what did I want to speak about today? Harry and Meghan are definitely keeping a low profile for the holidays, I guess, which is good. They need the repose and the reprieve, I think. And but it doesn't stop everybody from talking about them every day and from them still being the headline, in particular Meghan. And so I heard these stories, which I have resisted really, reading some Jewish woman. Her last name is Wise, Weiss, but I don't know her first name. I don't remember because I deliberately did not allow myself to sort of really read the story. But apparently she wrote a very offensive article about Meghan in Politico. And so people are trashing her and they're trashing Politico. And they're saying that, I don't know if they're saying that she's racist or whether she, I think she might have called Meghan a narcissist, and she might have compared Meghan to people like Kanye West and a lot of other toxic people. And a lot of people were really, really sickened and disgusted by that, And I think with good reason. I mean, as I said, I have not consulted Politico. I don't want that in my brain and in my mind and in my heart and in my soul and in my body at this time. I'm trying to find repose and peace and tranquility in my life and not to let too much of these people's issues become my issues. These people being, these very unwell and toxic people in the global society. So the more you consume of their bile, the sicker you become, the more infected you become because it's in your brain and you have to analyze it. And, so I didn't read it. But apparently that happened and a lot of people are very upset about it. And, that follows behind that other gentleman, if I dare call him a gentleman, who advocated for people to throw excrement / shit on Meghan when she makes her public appearances or walks through the streets of England or London or whatever. So, it's interesting, and this poor lady who happens to be of Jewish heritage, you would expect more from her, but apparently not. So there's that. So yeah, I don't understand why why people keep saying that Meghan is a narcissist, because I'm not going to say that I'm an expert on that topic. I don't really know what makes her a narcissist in comparison, for example, to the people who are saying that she's narcissist. I'm going to have to assume that if they are accusing her of being a narcissist and they find it so objectionable, it means that they are not narcissists themselves. And so I'm trying to figure out, what in their opinion makes her a narcissist while they are sort of healthy or healthier in this context. What is it that she does or does not do that is narcissistic, and that is, I hope, contrary to anything that they do or don't do. Do you know what I mean? I mean, because when you have a judge judging people on certain issues and topics, you have to hope that the judge is better than the person the judge is judging, right? So, if Meghan is a narcissist and these people who seem to be experts on this particular science keep insisting that she is, and clearly it offends them, I just wonder what they are like, and I wonder what it is she does. I mean, I see a young woman who's very beautiful. She's very ambitious. She likes to achieve things. She likes to get things done. She likes to hit the ground running. She likes to get her hands into things. She likes to volunteer. She likes philanthropy. She likes to help others. She likes to give gifts to others. She, as a mom, her children clearly adore her. If the videos are any indication, the way those children cling to her and love her and kiss her, and they love her. Her husband loves her. Her mother loves her. And she clearly loves them as well. I mean, I don't really know, what makes her a narcissist. I mean, based on what? Based on what evidence, what data, like what is, what's a narcissist? I guess I don't know. I guess the thing is, I have no idea what a narcissist is. I did not study psychology, in school, maybe just one semester of it, just as an elective, whatever. So I don't recall doing a course on narcissism. So I can't really, speak in any informed way about it. But I don't understand. I mean, why is Meghan such a narcissist according to these experts on the topic? And why are they not likewise narcissists? You know what I mean? That's my question for you. What do you think? All right, my darlings. As I was saying, if you want to know where to find me in Paris, check one of the churches. Because I like to come into churches. I like just the ambiance, the architecture, and but I'm not religious, not in the traditional sense anymore. I am spiritual, most definitely, but I don't subscribe to my Catholic, side anymore. Anyway, so Meghan and Harry. So they're talking about. This reminds me of my father. Papa, are you watching? That's you. So they're talking about banishing Meghan from the royal family, or Meghan being banished from the royal family, which I find to be so incredibly silly. It's just silly. And why? Because Meghan clearly banished herself from the royal family. She was not banished by them. She banished herself from them. She left. They did not leave. They're still there. She voluntarily left. And she went to a more beautiful home in Montecito, California with her husband and her children. It's nicer than the cottage she was living in with Harry, the Nottingham cottage, and the Frogmore cottage. Frogmore was obviously nicer than or bigger than Nottingham, but it has nothing on her Montecito mansion that she shares with her husband. So this is not banishment, okay? And so these people talking about Meghan being banished, they need to take the dictionary and sort out what banished means, because this is not banishment. This is not somebody who has been banished. This is somebody who respectfully declined to stick around and be made to feel uncomfortable in her humanity, right? She took her power and she went to live in a place that she chooses, a place where she feels comfortable and happy and at peace and with joy. So this idea that Meghan was banished, I mean, we really need, as I said, to consult a dictionary or a thesaurus on this issue. So yeah, banish that, darling. Banish that. She voluntarily left. Pardonnez-moi, madame. Gare Saint-Lazare.
Le 22.
Le 22, dans 10 minutes.
Il vient de passer, il vient de partir.
Ouais.
Voilà.
Et 19 minutes pour le prochain.
10 minutes?
10 minutes, ouais. Le premier et le deuxième, 19.
Merci.
Ok, bye. Last remnants of Christmas. Well, it's not over yet. I think the Christmas season is still good till the end of January, right? So it's all good. Okay, so Meghan and Harry. Musée de Balzac. Musée Georges Clemenceau. I've never been to the Musée Georges Clemenceau. I've done the Maison de Balzac, and I have done, and that's it. I haven't done the Musée du Vin. Oh. So this is the Musée du Vin. Okay. Musée du Vin. I have never bothered to turn the corner and come up. I'm not going to go in because I'm not paying money to go look at wine. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just ridiculous. But nevertheless, you know how I am. I just have to see everything. I have to see everything. This could be my penultimate year in this country. So I've got to get it all in. You know? Ça veut dire quoi? Oh, there's a what you call it? There is a restaurant. Ah, okay. Do you think I dare go in? How beautiful are the handles on this door? I'm just gonna pretend like I'm interested in knowing how much it costs just to see the interior. Bonsoir, monsieur. Est-ce qu'il y a un musée? Musée de vin
c'est
ici?
le musée,
C'est
oui.
ici? Mais c'est aussi un restaurant, c'est
Tout
ça?
à fait, les
Tout à
deux.
fait, d'accord. Et c'est quoi le prix pour l'entrée?
Alors la visite c'est 15,50 € avec un verre de vin.
Ok. Ok. Et c'est pour combien de... Le passage, c'est combien de temps?
La moyenne c'est 45 minutes.
45 minutes. C'est guidé ou c'est tout seul?
C'est en visite libre.
Libre.
Vous prenez le temps que vous voulez, tout est...
Et ça, c'est le restaurant? C'est
Tout à
très,
fait.
très mignon, ça. Est-ce que je peux s'asseoir, juste un petit dessert, quelque chose?
Alors, un verre de vin si vous voulez, un fromage.
Quelque chose comme ça?
Ouais.
Ouais, ok. Merci.
Vas-y, installez-vous.
Merci. I absolutely have lost my effing mind with this. I shouldn't be doing this. Absolutely not. But what did you want me to do? It's so fascinating. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. This is where I'm going to hold my marriage. Okay.
Au niveau des desserts, je peux faire le moelleux au chocolat.
Moi au chocolat. Ok, je s'assois et je regarde.
Ou assiette de fromage, comme vous voulez. Ou
Ok.
assiette de charcuterie.
Peut-être ici?
Oui.
Oh my God, this was not in my planning or my budget, but this is how I am. This is why I get myself into trouble, you see. This is why I get myself into big, big trouble. But it's so beautiful. Okay, so if I ever get married, actually, no, I think I'm not going to have my wedding reception here because it's very nice, but I can see how it could get claustrophobic after like an hour. Do you know what I mean? Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be talking about Meghan and Harry.
Voilà.
Merci, monsieur. All right, I just dropped. I don't even want to think about how much for this, okay, that I could have bought in the supermarket for less than €5 probably, and I should be punished. Why don't you please punish me now? You do understand that this is like an entire week's budget for food, right? I just blew up the musée du vent. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad and it was good. All right, so that was an indulgence. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody that I did that because I'm on a very strict budget and I shouldn't have done that. But sometimes I think you just have to splurge and you just have to live a little and not worry about everything so much, you know? Okay, so Meghan and Harry. Now, last point. Apparently, a lot of people have been calling for the kids to be dispossessed of their titles all over again. You know, that was like a huge hot topic a few months ago. They cooled off and now they're talking about it again and calling for the kids to be like, you know, detitled, if you will. By the way, this is one of the best places to get a nice shot of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. You're gonna ask me, well, where is it? That's a good question. What's the name of this bridge? I can't pronounce it, so I won't try because I know there are people watching who will make fun of my French because that's how people are. Which, by the way, is why my French has never really improved because whenever I have tried to speak in French, people make fun of me, including French people, maybe especially French people. And I just got to a point where I didn't want to be made fun of anymore, so I just stopped trying. But yeah, if you're it's not focusing, is it? If you're visiting Paris, this is definitely, you have to come here if you want a really nice shot of the Tour Eiffel. BIRH. It's like how do you say? I don't even know how to spell it. Bierhicam, quelque chose. I don't remember, but that's the bridge here. You need to be on this bridge. And quite frankly, a lot of brides, I'm surprised there aren't any tonight. A lot of people come here to take their wedding photos when they get married in Paris. So, yeah. In particular, Asians, I think. Asian tourists really like, you know, very affluent Asian tourists. they tend to come over here to take their wedding pictures. Okay, sorry, I digress. What are we talking about? We're talking about Meghan and Harry, okay? And we're talking about the titles. And I've got to stop because it's going to be too long, and I'm not going to be able. Can I cross here without getting myself? I'm not going to have enough. How gorgeous is this? Oh my God! I love the sun. Love it. Absolutely love it. So they're calling for Meghan and Harry to once again lose their titles. And my big thing with that is, as I have said before, there was a time when I was like, you know what, just give them back their titles and let them, just shut up and just forget it. Because, I don't think any of Meghan and Harry's fans love them and admire them and support them because of their titles. I think we love them and we admire them and we support them because of them, because they are Meghan and Harry and we love them, with or without titles. In fact, I think if they took the titles, they will just turn them into martyrs and we'll just love them even more, So I'm not like, I don't know what to say. I mean, this constant harping on these titles, it's like my position at this time, I think, remains what it was the last time I spoke about this, is they should not voluntarily give up their titles. If King Charles III feels that strongly about it, and if he's so petty and small, and he wants to take the titles away, and if there's no constitutional bar pursuant to British law that would prevent him from taking them away, and he's so small and petty and little and mean and just, freaking whatever, then go right ahead, sir, and take the titles. I mean, I wouldn't give them up just because, these busybodies and these troublemakers and these haters, they would see it as like a victory towards their ultimate goal of turning Meghan into zero. Why? Because she happens to have a drop of African DNA that makes her presumptively unqualified to be a princess. And for me, obviously, with so much African DNA in my blood, obviously, I had to make my position heard on this. But that said, I just feel like don't give in. Just wait on Charles. If he feels that way about it, let him take the titles, and let's see how this happens. But it's just kind of just lame how these people are back on these titles again. I mean, honestly. Anyway, I have to go. This is too long. Thank you for listening. If you want, subscribe. I'd love to have you. I don't know what I'll do next, but yeah, it would be nice. And if you already subscribed, thank you very much. I love you. I wish you a great 2023, whatever happens with all of us. And yeah, let's just keep, going. Take care. See you in the next one.